You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. An animal sanctuary on Long Island is accused of animal neglect. Prosecutors say Double D Bar Ranch failed to provide food, water, shelter, and medical care to their animals. Investigators visited the property after getting complaints about how the animals were living in cold temperatures. The Manorville Ranch is banned now from taking in any more animals at this time. An immigrant advocacy protested Bruce Blakeman's agreement with ICE today. About 150 people rallied in Mineola, and this comes after the county executive agreed to deputize 10 Nassau detectives to arrest and jail undocumented immigrants.
Anybody that would protest against removing criminals from our community is either very misplaced in their values or they just are stupid.
Blakeman says Nassau police will only pursue illegal immigrants who have committed crimes. And Long Island's second largest nursing home will be shutting down. The proposed buyer of the Cold Springs Hills Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation backed out of the takeover deal. Now, this comes after more than a week of failed talks with the union. Newsday reporter Robert Brodsky explains what happens next.
The residents are going to have an option to choose. They're going to be provided each with about 3 different facilities that they could potentially move into. I'm sure there'll be options provided to them, but this is going to be moving rather expeditiously. Now, remember, these individuals are very elderly. They are disabled. Moving them, transporting them is not a simple thing. For many of these folks, the only time that they do get out of the building is to be taken to a medical facility or a hospital to see a doctor.
Now, this impacts about 300 residents. The nursing home is expected to close by May 15th. And more than 1,000 VA employees nationwide are out of a job. Now, this comes after a press release on the official website that says the layoffs were aimed at probationary workers. The release goes on to say the cuts will save the department more than $98 million a year. Well, Long Islanders weighed in.
I think that's awful because the vets are already underserved. I also think there are people that need jobs, but I'm not shocked with the way our government is slashing so many services.
If we have to embrace the loss of 1,000 positions, I would hope that VA would use this as an opportunity to examine how they deploy their resources and apply these what amounts to about $100 million now in newly made available funds to be repurposed within VA.
Now, the announcement did not list which agencies were affected, but Newsday reached out to the Northport VA Medical Center, which employs hundreds of workers, but did not hear back. Now, according to New York Attorney General Letitia James, a Bronx agency did see some of those cuts. All right, now let's take a quick look at tomorrow's planner, shall we? You can see we have cloudy skies starting off and then some snow moving in later in the afternoon. Temps in the low to mid 30s.
Love is always in the air here on Love Lane in Mattituck.
There are so many specialty shops and things to do here and across Long Island.
So let's explore ways to make your Valentine's Day even sweeter.
Starting with chocolate, of course, here at Love Lane Sweet Shop.
Smells good in here. We are creating our custom chocolate box.
They also have gifts for all the loves in your life. If you want an extra special Valentine's Day at home,
You can check out Lombardi's Market where you can cook up something special.
Let's go see what they have.
They have heart-shaped ravioli.
Or you can try some of their prepared foods to take home, like this heart-shaped pizza. I can't wait to dig in.
And if you want to grill up something fancy, they have a heart-shaped filet. And they have burgers too.
Or you can create your own charcuterie. There are so many choices here at the Village Cheese Shop.
And with their expert help and some taste testing, you can create something like this.
We need some wine to go with our cheese. And here you can try before you buy at Tulio's Wine Bar at Roanoke Vineyards. Megan, I'll do the try-in. But if the only thing you want to make is a reservation, Love Lane Kitchen is a great spot for a Valentine or Galentine.
They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner and have Valentine's specials like these red velvet pancakes.
And Megan, you're a great date, but I've got to go finish my shopping. Now for something to wear.
At Mint, choose from trendy, romantic options.
And they have plenty of fun, festive, fashionable items for Valentine's Day. And don't forget the flowers.
Here at Mattituck Florist.
These are so pretty.
Everybody thinks roses for Valentine's Day, but there are some other options, right?
Absolutely. You could do mixed arrangements in a vase. You don't have to do roses.
But perhaps the most romantic gesture of all,
a love letter sealed with a kiss.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Feed Me is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
We found the viral Dubai bar at Sweetie's Candy Cottage in Huntington. I'm Elisa DiStefano. I can't wait to help make it and taste it. Smells so good. Let's see if it lives up to the hype. So where do we begin?
Okay, so first we take the cooked phyllo dough. Then we're going to take pistachio.
And that's what makes it really, right? The pistachio?
Yeah, everybody loves the pistachio cream. We started it right at the beginning of it going viral, and then it immediately took off.
What do you think it is about it?
You know what? It is really good, but it's also a TikTok fad. But this one happens to be lasting a lot longer than those fads, so we'll have to see. Then we take a little bit of the tahini, and we just put a little bit of a drizzle in.
Like tahini?
Tahini. Have your hummus with your chocolate.
Wow. It takes a long time.
Yeah.
It's hard to mix. It's so hard to mix. We bent the spoon. And you said this is why it's so expensive.
Well, it's a number of different things. The actual ingredients are expensive, and there's a lot of different steps to making it.
Doing my best not to break any hearts here.
I'm just gonna cover the whole thing. Okay, now take the mold and tap it. Like this. Okay, this is what it looks like when it comes out of the mold. And here's another step in the process to trim it.
Okay, the moment I've been waiting for.
Woo!
Whoever made this chocolate,
you did.
should go viral.
Is it worth the rage?
It's beyond. It is sweet, nutty, crunchy, decadent, just delicious. It's the taste and it's the texture. And I want another bite.
Elisa DiStefano, NewsdayTV.
It does look good. Now let's take a closer look at your 7-day forecast, which does not look as good. So Saturday, Sunday, we have either snow or rain. Monday, we have a little bit of both. It seems Tuesday, Wednesday, we're dry, but Thursday rolls in with some more snow and rain. Temps, they're low, not reaching much further than the mid-30s.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
You're watching Newsday TV. For more on all the stories you've seen here, head over to Newsday.com. I'm Ken Buffa. Thank you so much for joining us and have a great Valentine's Day.